Megan is a movie. Yep, it's a movie. Um, yeah, I watched this in the theater. I did a review back when this came out. And I wanted to rewatch it for a couple reasons before the sequel came out. And the first reason was I had not seen the unrated version, which I've heard has not made the movie better. But of course, I'm not going to just blindly take that. I'm going to watch it for myself, see if it actually changed anything. But also, when I watched this movie, I was very much in the minute opinion where most people love this movie when it came out, who went to go see it. And even critics were really nice to this movie. And so I was hoping, though, even though I didn't like it, that when I would see it again, I would change my mind. Not maybe completely, but at least somewhat to where I enjoy the movie more. And did that really happen? Kind of. I do think this movie has more of a clever spin on the creepy doll type idea, which is that it kind of plays around with more new technology and has some fun with that. And I think that that aspect is really enjoyable, right? I do like that. And the humor being an undertone, like levels of satire, of making fun of new technology and stuff like that. I didn't, obviously I understood that Megan was a silly character and that had that vibe. But I didn't get the other subtext the first time watching. Maybe I was just in a bad mood because honestly I wasn't looking forward to when I went to go see this movie just because it was supposed to be PG radar. They cut it down to PG-13 and it wasn't very good. And so rewatching this movie, understanding those levels of satire in there, I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought it actually kind of worked. And I thought it was kind of an enjoyable movie to some extent. It wasn't great. The unrated version didn't really add anything. Like, yeah, there was more gore, but it was literally just the same sequence with just a little bit more blood. Like, seems like it was a movie that still could have been rated PG-13 even with all the violence. But it's, it was what it is. But overall, I do think this movie is still not a movie I particularly like. Just because the idea of this movie is fine. I do think Megan's a fun character, right? I do think they do some fun stuff with that. But my problem with this movie is just I'm just tired of the baby's first horror movie trend, which is that they're making movies to be horror movies for the new generation, but they're like skewing younger and younger. Like this is like made for you to take your 12-year-old to in a way. It's not even like it says PG-13, but it's like go take your 10-year-old, 12-year-old and they'll have a great time with this movie. Everyone in Up, it's talking down to you. It's really lame, and like she's singing "Fire away, ricochet." I didn't know the name of that song, so I just had to sing it. I'm sorry, but you see that in this movie, and you're like, why are we doing this? It's just cringy and bad, and I just don't like any of it. It's made for the TikTok crowd. You see that in the movie. And it's just bad. It's lame. It's whatever. I think 2 actually looks fun, so hopefully I enjoy that more. And it can maybe make me respect this one a little bit better for setting up a cool universe that they were able to do better things with. There are certain franchises I've done that with. I really didn't like the first couple Bad Boys movies as much as part 3 and part 4, and they were able to make me like them more. But I still like those movies significantly more than this. So, there's my review of Shidden or Megan or whatever you want to call that. From your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.